Jason T. Ingram here with another video log about mental health and working. And I went to a support group today, and that subject came up a lot. And it turns out my experiences with starting a business and trying to find work and trying to function in the real world, so to speak, aside from uh, working among peers, which is other people that live with mental health issues. Wow, we experience a lot of the same stuff. And I was feeling bad because I was getting behind on my bills. I paid a $10 late fee for my home insurance, which was, they were going to cancel it because I thought it was automatically taken out. I didn't bother to call them because I just, by the time I remember this stuff, it's midnight because that's sort of like, I don't know what it is. The clock strikes midnight and I want to go through my to-do list and think, okay, what are all the things I didn't do today? So I'm just learning that some of my habits are actually pretty normal for people with my functioning level. So I think one of the reasons why it's really cool doing this video log is the fact that other peers can watch this and not feel so bad about all of the issues that they have trying to function and feeling guilty because the world is putting on us these expectations based on their functioning levels, which is really frustrating because nobody knows your functioning level but you, and nobody knows what you can and can't do. And the things that people demand for peers a lot of times are things that they can't do, and because we don't function and behave like everybody else, sometimes there's a tendency for non-peers to not trust us with anything at all, and that gets really, really frustrating. So last week I was going through a manic thing, and now I'm going through a depressive thing, and really not getting much stuff done. But the little I am getting done, I have to kind of pat myself on the back for. But I have been able to get out for several hours during the day, which is probably good because I need to do that. But I don't know what's giving me panic attacks lately because I'm really not um, going through anything that triggered a sudden panic attack. So I think what I'm going through is sort of the panic attack of the fact that I have another bunch of hurdles to get through. And some of this is just, a stack of business cards and stuff of people that I haven't contacted yet. I meet people and then I email them and they don't follow up. I mean, like 8 out of 10 times, sometimes 9 out of 10 times, it feels like I don't get anything. And that has been a big issue with me lately is silence. And it's something I talked about in group today a little bit, but it's something that peers experience. And so, anyways, I don't want to get too down today. Um, but I am going to do some show and tell. And this is my first junk mail from a national company. I got junk mail from a local person here in my little town of Milwaukee, Oregon, that does some business consulting, but it's so cool. Oh, look at this here. I have a 50% coupon. Oh, hurry, it expires soon. The reason why I'm excited about this junk mail is that it said business owner Sunday Driver LLC with my address. So it's nice to have a business license. I walked into a store yesterday and was doing some market research. And of course, in order for me to do what I was talking about, they would have needed some like electronic certification or something crazy like that. But I did say, well, I'm licensed to do business, so at least I have something to say. And yesterday was fun. I went to North Mississippi Avenue. I've got the vinyl bug, and music therapy has really been helping me. And one of the things that helps me is to find albums that says somebody and his orchestra, because it's going to be fucking elevator music, which is like, this album is what I cannot stop listening to. In fact, I play it 2 or 3 times a week, sometimes more. This stuff is really fun, and there's this sexy guy on the cover with this adorable outfit. And of course, Joni Mitchell, The Hissing of Summer Lawns, which for some reason I thought it was called The Hissing of Summer Leaves. I don't know. It's so weird when I see something and I assume I know how the sentence ends. My my mind makes that decision, and that's how I see it. So I'm realizing how things are disappearing out of my kitchen. And if I look at something enough, it will disappear from my conscious view. It's amazing. I think it's a guy thing, but it's really been frustrating because I'm missing stuff. And it's like some of it is right there in front of me, and some of it is gone under the couch or whatever. Here's a really, really tacky album from Waco, Texas here. Light Records, and this Pat Boone with a bunch of people. And then, of course, this is going to be my ultra, ultra happy music, The Flying Nun. And here's some music I got today. And it was really interesting taking a little trip around Happy Valley, Oregon, which is right next to Portland, and then spending some time in Portland yesterday and taking pictures of the liberal rhetoric that's going up in stores now, in storefronts and things like that. Like we have our affirming liberal American flag with, we accept all of these different types of people. I mean, it's all good. It's my views. It's just weird that I'm seeing this shit all over. And then now I live in a conservative part of the Willamette Valley, and then seeing the contrast of what people are advertising on their storefronts and their food carts and things like that. This here is so funny. The Waltons, season 1 and 2, 50 cents each, brand new at the library. I don't know why they were 50 cents, brand new. But then again, who watches the Waltons? But, weird guys in overalls. And guess who's going to be getting dental work in 2 days? Keeska, come here, kitty cat. Oh my God, she was so cranky today. I get home and she didn't hear me come in. And so I hear this, meow, meow. Like, I didn't hear you. What are you doing here? Because I was gone for so long yesterday. Here's one of my favorite albums that I bought lately. This is called My Baby Loves Madonna, and these are lullaby versions of Madonna hits. Crazy for You, Papa Don't Preach. I mean, that's a really fucking weird song to do a lullaby version with tinkle sounds for babies. I made up my mind I'm keeping my baby. Oh, by the way, we're making this for babies. I was playing this while I was driving down Sunnyside Road, and a guy behind me was like major road rage. I mean, I don't think I even cut him off. It was really just like, hey, my lane was ending. I signaled. 2 cars went in front of me. I had no choice. And I don't think I even made him slam on the brakes or anything. But I saw this guy completely freaking out like this, like, I mean, he was in his car, and I'm looking back, and I'm like, oh my God, this is about as funny as it is sad. And then I tried to get over in this other lane because I had to make another turn about 5 blocks down, and he was very vengeful about it. I mean, he made sure he got right in front of me and made it so it was really hard for me to leave Sunnyside Road, which is interesting. I don't see Vindictive driving very much in Portland except for the last 3 or 4 years, since we've been getting so many people from out of state with a lot of aggressive driving habits. So it was fun going to the library. I got the real Pete's Dragon because I watched that horrid remake. So now I have to do some of my happy stuff. I'm finally going to see Gone with the Wind because I was talking to somebody about it this week. So this has been kind of my therapy, is like getting I just took back about 20 movies. Here's one I really need. This is from a university. How Conversation Works. 6 lessons for better communications. I need 100 fucking lessons about communication. But hey, Oh, something else I'm wanting to do this month, because it's March 1st, 2017, is instead of doing my mood charts, I'm getting a little burnt out of these. I want to start doing an app. I want to start doing apps. So the DBSA, the Depression and Bipolar Alliance, has got an app, and it got an award, but it's worth a try though, because it's free, I think. And I don't think there's anything else to say except, where did Keeska go? She didn't jump up on my lap and say hi. Oh, there she is. She's way back in the other room, if you could see her. Yep. She's going to get dental work done, and I'm just nervous about it because I've never had her under anesthesia before, but I think it'll be okay. So thank you for watching again, And maybe next time won't be as fun, but it'll be informative.